Yo y'all, this is Zappy7, and today I'm going to keep playing SOMA. Now, unfortunately, as I'm sure you probably saw with the, I hate, or, I think I called it I hate or fuck Bandicam or something like that. But anyways, if you haven't seen that video, that is a part of the SOMA series, which is why it's in the SOMA playlist. So if you haven't seen that, I don't recommend... Well, I'll just give it a synopsis of this anyways. Basically what happened, in short, if you don't want to watch 10 minutes of a rant on how shitty Bandicam is, Bandicam recorded 4 videos of SOMA at half a frame a second. So, and I'm not even kidding about that. It is 1 frame a second, 1 frame every 2 seconds. So, I didn't post those, obviously, because I very highly doubt anybody would want to watch them. And I certainly didn't want to edit them, because it was, what a waste of time. Okay, so, I guess what I'll do is I'll give a synopsis, and I hate to have to do something like this, but I will say nothing major happened. So, basically... From the last episode that I've posted, which I believe is episode 5, to this episode, which is technically episode 10, but I'll just call it 6 since, those other 4 didn't really ever exist, or at least they didn't exist in the right way. But basically, from the end of that episode, Okay, so, gosh, I'm just trying to think when... Right, the end of that last episode was, the, like, big stand of random boxes and stuff. So, when we get there, Catherine is trying to get us to, release a security lock on the, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a submarine that would get us over to the Ark extremely quickly. So, long story short, I go through hell and have to hide from an enormous assortment of monsters. Not the teleporting one this time, or the one that was super slow that I could run away with, but this is one that killed me in 2 hits instead of 1, but at the same time... It was way faster than me. Like, there was no running from this thing if it found you. So, anyways, I went through hell to release some... release, like, clamps on the submarine. And then there was a problem with, like a server room. And because the server was down, I couldn't actually log on to the computer that allowed me to digitally release the clamps. So I had to go through there, which was basically a maze where there was a monster chasing me through it. And I reset the router and got back up, and I never actually died the entire time. But anyways, from that, I unlocked the clamps to the submarine, but as right before we were about to finally reach it and get to the Ark, another person who was trapped in the, a person's mind who was trapped in the body of a robot lost their shit and started, destroying the whole room with the submarine in it, and it, crashed down upon the submarine, totally destroying it. And they said to Catherine, it's all your fault, and then they just sort of destroyed the room. So instead of that, we just kept walking through the giant underwater facility, and eventually we came across this another sort of maze-like place, but there was... So what we needed to do after that is get sort of out of that specific part of the facility and do like another underwater walk and go to the Omega Labs, which would have a transit station to lead to the Ark. So what I did instead then was I went through this second part of a facility where we actually took a basically a giant SD card that had the mind of one of the security personnel on it. So in that, we ran a simulation where we interrogated him to try to get the code out. We didn't torture him or something. I don't mean anything like that, but we just asked him questions and tried to get him to reveal the security codes to unlock a quarantine that the Omega Lab had on it, so that we could actually get into the Omega Lab. So we did that, and we made it into the Omega Lab. And from here, basically all we're trying to do is find some sort of mode of transportation to get to the Ark. Yeah. Oh, also, I found out that the person I'm playing, since we have confirmed that he is in a robot, it's Simon's mind in the body of a robot, is that his body is based off of one of the personnel of the facility, who happens to be a woman, actually. But his body is made out of different plastics, rubbers, and metals, so in case anybody was wondering the specifics about that. But anyways, I apologize for that, but I'm not going to post those videos because nobody's going to watch it at such a low frame rate, and I really would rather not replay 3.5 hours of a game that I've already played again, for the sake of, and then of course having to act the entire time like it's the first time that I played it, because otherwise it's just I'm not gonna have any commentation, because I'm gonna know everything that's about to happen. And yeah, but yeah, so let's continue. Considering how long this game takes to load, in retrospect, I probably should have done my synopsis while this loaded. But anyways, as you can... Oh, sorry, I think I said Omega, but the entire time... Any time that I said Omega, I meant Omicron? Omicron? But anyways, that's the part of this facility. But yes, Simon has entered the Omicron. Before he can ride the climber into the abyss, he needs a power suit, so he'll survive the pressure. So yes, basically, the abyss is the place where... the Ark is, and the abyss is basically just an extremely deep part of the ocean that has pressure enough even to break Simon's robotic body. So I need something called a power suit to be able to get down there to get to the Ark, and the Ark is apparently set up on some sort of a space gun that will shoot it up into space. Well, obviously, but so yeah, basically, well, yeah. Just trying to... So I did, while I was playing before on those other episodes, go on a rant about how I was kind of getting sick of the whole, being chased around by monsters thing, because there was a section that I, unfortunately, was lost in those recordings, but where there was 3 of them, and these were 3 of those creatures that could run faster than me, and I had to avoid 3 of them to get through this section, to get out of that part of the facility to get into Omicron. And I have to say, it got to the point where it wasn't really even fun anymore. And I went on a rant about how, I really feel like a horror game is a lot better if it's based off of scaring you mentally, not just out of instinct. Because yeah, any horror game can throw a horde of creepy ass screaming their head off aliens that run faster than you. I mean, it's been done time and time again. It's in every horror movie that exists, almost. Every cliche horror movie, anyways. But yeah, I mean, it's. Okay, I think that we're getting close here. Yep, there we go. But anyways, just that's getting annoying, and I wish that they would do less of that, especially frictional games, considering their... Yes, so we've just made it into here. So yeah, my frame rate is kind of low, I feel like. Huh. Well, anyway, I am damaged, which is why my vision is kind of blurred. Let's see. Yep, Omicron research facilities. Huh. Nothing. Yeah, so this actually did happen one other time. So we learned that apparently the company that these people work for are required by the company to have black boxes installed in them. Basically what that entails is that if they are killed or rendered irreversibly unconscious, you know, people can find out what the fuck happened. But I think because the first time that this happened, there was a huge chunk of a person's skull that was removed. And I think that that's the black box. And I think the reason... Yep. And I think that the reason that I can't actually, you know, talk with these people is because... Or, I mean, not talk with them, but, like, figure out what happened is because their brain is obviously gone. Although, this looks like it was... It doesn't really look like a gunshot, to be honest. But it doesn't... It honestly just looks like it was ripped off. Like the head was... It looks more like a decapitation than their head was crushed, honestly. But I see little bits of brain everywhere, so... A bit late on that sound effect. Okay, so that just goes upstairs. So I am curious about this room as well. Ooh, it's a big one. Global lockdown active. Override at dive room console. Did you just see that? We have to stop it. Stop the WoW. Weird. I am still in a little bit of confusion of how the WoW works. But I think the WoW is kind of like Shodan from System Shock in the way that it's using its expertise to use organic matter like this against us. So, yeah. I don't know that for sure. I'm just guessing there a bit. So we got robot repair band dispatch behind. Yeah, I really hope that that's not another fucking monster, because I just got past one of those points. They have been rampant lately. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, it's kind of loud. Although, honestly, yeah, I think I'm gonna turn it down on the recording, on the recording too, because it's just... Yeah. Okay, that should do. Oh, Christ. Yep, I understand. Was that it? Was the teleporting one again? I hate that thing, but I hate it least out of all the monsters. Oh, how weird. Because the thing about that teleporting one is it's like a moose, you know? It won't fuck with you if you don't fuck with it. But if you fuck with it, it's gonna destroy you. Unless you have a gun, but I don't have a gun, so... Okay. Hey, dive room, that's exactly what we needed. Let's go to the medical bay. Maybe there's... Oh, well, I am a robot, I keep forgetting about that. Medical bay is not gonna be... anything useful to me. This feels like I'm playing SCP Containment Breach, this hall right here. Looks like the heavy containment. Alright. Are you fucking kidding? Oh, good. I hear whispering and shit. Well, at least there's a place for her to go.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down.
No, that's
The
cool.
Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what
Oh, the
happened.
Then
Dunbat.
think of something else.
That was the submarine.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
Well, at least that. I don't know why the door's shut and locked behind me. That's pretty bad, but... Let's see. Hey, there's Catherine. And a bunch of other people. This is proper usage for the power suit. This is an iPad, basically. Power suit's tested and ready. Omicron scans are in the Ark. Oh, sweet. Okay, well, that's all good and well. All right.
Simon,
Shut
look for a suit in
the
locker.
hell up. Oh, these lockers? No, I'm kidding. I don't see why he's so opposed to getting a new body. I mean, imagine that. If it was so simple as to just go find a new body and switch into it, holy shit, that'd be nice. Kind of lost here.
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
I'm trying to figure out how to open a locker. Oh, just manually, I expect... Oh. I'm sorry, that just kind of freaks me out. It really looks like there's a guy right there. Oh, there is!
Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
No, I think that just snapped her neck and took her head off. There was a person there. Fuck. Oh, now you're on. Hello. Himatsu power suit. The high-pressure power suit's guaranteed to withstand temperatures spanning from 50 degrees Celsius to negative 75 degrees Celsius. Holy shit. While keeping a steady 40 degrees Celsius on the inside. The suit will automatically shield the wearer from pressure and maintain the normal 1 ATM up to a depth of 5,000 meters. The onboard controller monitors the wearer's physical states and is able to minimize the risk of shock, hyperventilation, and even dehydration. The suit easily assembled through the rotating neck and wrist rings that locks the gloves and helmet in place. Note that the joints won't seal unless the controller is able to identify a wearer through a suite of sensory systems. Suits may be locked to a specific personnel, but as default, the suit will accept anyone. The controller is the onboard computer monitoring pulse, brain activity, body temperature, and stress through skin conductance. It uses the information to provide the wearer with the safest experience. Okay, well, that's fine, but...
Don't waste time, Simon. Activate the power suit already.
You want to just cool it? I like to explore. So how do I go about doing that? Oh, that goes outside. I don't understand what you want me to do. These are text files. Ew.
What are you doing? We need to get the suit activated.
Yeah, that's my question. What am I doing? You are not giving me a whole lot of instruction here, Catherine. Alright, well. Can't take her. Do I just go out here?
Come on, let's activate the power suit.
How? Alright, usage. Oh, there's a... God, I'm dumb. Okay, tracking. Oh, interesting. Activation. Which pod is it? It's, D. What?
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's
But-
one hell of a shopping list.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Wait, I need this.
Come on, we need to get a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
The fact that this just opened is odd. Certainly. Okay. I forgot. A Cortex chip, structured gel, and a battery pack?
Look for a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
Yep. Okay, got it. Then away we go. That's ominous. Hey, storage. If it'll be anywhere, it'll be here, I hope. Kerosene. Some sort of bucket. A bunch of random ass shit. Nothing that we need, it would appear. Bunch of locked file cabinets. Oh, this looks more like a file storage than a storage for anything I need, honestly. And that's just the end of that. Okay. Hey, what's this? We suffer. What the fuck? An eternal nightmare. Listen to me. Get the virus? We suffer. An eternal night. Yeah, that's just the same thing over and over again. Take the gel? I'm looking for it. I am listening to you. Give me some real non-cryptic ass instructions. Shut the fuck up. Oh shit, what the hell is this? Dude, I would love to destroy the WoW, I really would. But I really don't think it's that simple. Oh, I can move diagonally. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now, I'm just sort of clicking randomly. Oh, I see. Okay, I think I need to hit every one of these. So Yep. Removing lockdown. Oh. Fuck this thing. Okay, so we've got the clean room. Okay. Ew, more decapitated people. Why is everybody here decapitated? I am so confused. It looks like people were studying that. Hey! Oh! You fucker. Yeah, it wouldn't be that easy, would it? Alright, let's see. Structure gel as a connector and interface between energy, PAL 5.3, and organic tissue. EPS.3 chlorophyta? Never seen something of that speed. Huh. I think this thing is breathing. Sounds like it. Hey. Okay. Not something I would ever do. Holy shit. Let's see. We suffer. Lisa Cameron. The structure gel has been charged and it actually keeps going for a while. When removed from a power source, if applied to the circuits. Okay, function, pathology, progress, chemical analysis, study results. Oh yes, let's do this. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers were manipulated by the WoW through structure gel. They have, in some manner, been exposed to the charged gel and in turn stricken by cancerous growths that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI. It all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. So it's glitched in a certain way that it's using the structure. So this isn't an organism, this is just a structure gel. That it's somehow trying to keep people alive with. Well, that would explain all the tumors on all the creatures that have been trying to fucking kill me. Although it doesn't explain why they're trying to kill me. What is this? Sure. What? Wow, that's fucking fast. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck that. I want to see it here.
It came back to life. Something like it.
Well, now I wish I hadn't. Nah, I don't think it's alive. I think it's just energy moving through it. Because it's just sort of... I mean, it's moving every muscle. And it's... yeah. Okay, what if I do it again? Nothing in particular. Alright, well, Oops. Well, I can certainly see why structure gel is like an interesting and definitely a useful tool, but I can also see how you could be very, very fucking corrupt with it. Yeah, come on now. I should probably, yeah. Oh. Crazy. I really thought that was a person for a sec. I'll take that. Okay. Nice. Structure gel acquired. But I am curious about some other stuff. For example, what the hell is this? Well, nothing I can take out. I think that was just to demonstrate the fact that I could use the structure gel on that chip. But now I'm curious about some other stuff. So, like, let's see here. This, for example. This appears to be something electronic that is no longer functioning. Damn. So it's like a gel that uses electricity as an energy, which is cool. Okay, maybe I should read more about it, because I am definitely interested in it. It seems like not only the connectivity, but even it's not only connectivity, but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Applied gel to the dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put to the same habitat as a living mouse. The reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel hardened within it. Okay, progress. Reanimated another mouse with structured gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel as produced by Ames. The results were impressive. The thing appears catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electromagnets are used to cause low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided the ability to somewhat control it. Chemical analysis. The structured gel remains unchanged on the fundamental level. It's still the same cross-linked gel with aligned graphene poly unsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways we would never have dreamed of. Well, I wonder if that's just a glitch or if it has intent. Now that's a scary thought. Machines with intent. But see, I liked that. That was super cool. A real world puzzle. Is that not the teleporting one? It's like it's stuck in there. Despite it not really being stuck in there, I mean. See, look at this. It says that there's something in that containment room. Ah, fucking creepy. Take the gel. Okay, I did that. I want to open the door. Let me open the door. Ah, well. Well, I think that that'll probably be a good finale for this episode, so, sorry, finale makes it sound like I'm I'm saying it's the end of the series. It's not. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe to join the Cross Rebellion. If you have any suggestions for games for me to play or ways to make my commentating more enjoyable, don't hesitate to leave a comment. That's about it. See ya. Oh, wait, actually, not quite. Also, again, I apologize for the horribly inconvenient lapse in time here. But I feel like I did an okay job of, summarizing it. And, of course, if you have any questions whatsoever about what happened in between, like anything specifically, you can always ask me, and I will do my best to summarize it. And, of course, you can look it up, too, if I don't know. But the reason I'm not going to, like... Well, I wouldn't do that because I don't want anything spoiled, and I doubt that you do too. But that's about it. See ya.